Hey guys, Thrasher here. It's time to do some ranked PvP and we're going to use my brand new God Key team. Let's get into it right now. Okay, so first before we actually jump into PvP, I want to talk about this team a little bit, the team that I'm running, some things that you need to be aware of if you run it yourself, and some other things that you can do in general. So first off, the majority of my matches are going to be these top three characters. I'm going to use the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. They both have absolutely amazing cards. The Whis brings a green card, which is a huge advantage for this team. And the Whis gives a huge damage buff every time he switches out to one of those other two characters. One thing to keep in mind though is when you're using this Whis, his green card gets rid of any cards that you have, any cards that your opponent has, and then you both redraw 4 new cards. That can be very powerful if, say, it's your last green card and you want to get 4 new cards immediately, continue your combo, or get ready to start a new combo. One thing you have to keep in mind is if you're playing against an opponent Super Vegeta, never, ever, ever use Whis' green card against that Super Vegeta when he's on the battlefield. If you do that, he's going to get a massive amount of buffs, and he's going to pretty much one-shot your entire team. So just keep that in mind. If you're running this team, you have the Whis out, your opponent brings out Super Vegeta, if the only card you have left is a green card, just wait. Switch characters, take damage if you have to. Using that green card is going to absolutely destroy your team. The only exception to that is if you think you can use a green card to continue a combo and finish that Super Vegeta off without him getting any type of attack off whatsoever. Because if he starts a combo, he's probably going to finish your units. Just keep that in mind, and let's jump into some actual PvP. Okay, so one thing to mention here is while we're doing this, I am still kind of learning the combat system. As you can see, I'm only battle rank 38 here. I think I've only gotten like maybe 15 matches in altogether. I haven't had a ton of time to do the combat stuff because there's been a lot of other things going on, as well as some real life stuff. So it's going to be nice to actually really go at this. It looks like we only need to be worried about the Goku, so we're going to lead off with the Whis, because if I lead off with the Whis and he does lead off with the Goku, I can just immediately switch out to somebody, get a nice damage buff, and get rolling. If he doesn't lead off with the Goku, then I can probably get a decent combo going as well. So we'll see what happens here. And then another thing I want to talk about is the combat and the combat system changes. So I am okay with a few of the changes. A lot of people have an issue with tackle. I don't have a huge issue with tackle. It does change gameplay a tiny little bit. The major issue and the thing that annoys me the most is the nerf to strike cancel. It's really annoying because it makes quite a few moves that you used to make fairly impossible to do at this point. So you used to be able to strike towards somebody and you could alright, that was super laggy. Wow, okay. Strike towards somebody and then you just cancel out of it when they try to rising rush you or something of that nature. They, try to use their special move or something. And the problem is you just can't do that anymore. So it's really unfortunate. Let me focus up a little bit real quick and see what we got. Okay. And there we go. So that's the tackle there at mid-range. It can be useful if your opponent's just kind of stalling out like that. You just one of the keys though is if you want to get to mid-range, make sure, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Make sure that you float forward. Do not dash a half step and then try to do it. You have to float forward. So move your thumb slightly up. You'll float forward, and then you can tackle from mid-range. If you dash forward, they can catch you in that dash, and you won't be able to get out of it. Okay. We'll slap you. Switch to Whis. Good. Good. And let's switch to the Vegeta because we're doing 0 damage. Very good. Very good. And let's see if that does a fair amount. And we'll switch back out to the Goku. Call that in right now so we get it ready. And, okay, I figured he was going to switch characters, but he just didn't. He's just going to take the death there. Alrighty then. Well, that was a bit of a... Oh, don't forfeit. Don't do it. Ugh. I'm still having a bit of an issue with that they've changed the timing on pretty much every movement, just a tiny little bit, and when I think I'm gonna frame trap people, I just don't. I got him there though. Okay. Oh, I didn't have enough. Unfortunate. There we go. So then we bring in 4 new cards, switch to the... What? That was weird. This is being a little bit laggy. That's one other issue I've had with PvP so far, is that it's just been a little bit laggy this season, which is unfortunate. We'll bring in my special card, and that will finish him off right there. Alright, so that's generally how God Key sort of works. One of the things that I wanted to really point out was the Super Vegeta. I kind of want to use Whis' green card during Super Vegeta being my opponent, just so you can see how much damage it'll do, but I also don't because it almost guarantees that I'm going to lose. So that was our first PvP match of the day. Let's try one more. Okay, so this guy... I have no clue what this team is. We've got some God Key characters, we've got some fusion characters, we've got some standard Super Saiyans, we've got a Super Saiyan 3. I guess they're all Saiyans. So he's running a Saiyan team, I guess. But you could be using much better characters for Saiyan buffs. Alright, well, either way, we're going to lead out with the Whis because I'm not scared of any of the blues here. The only blue he has is the Spirit Bomb Goku, who is one of the worst characters in the game right now. Probably definitely bottom 10, maybe even bottom 5. So we'll see what he... I don't know what his strategy is here. Maybe it's a newer player who just got some characters, but it seems like if you're new enough that those are your best characters, you're probably not even a BR 30 plus yet, but you never know. Okay, so let's see what we got here. There we go. Go like that. Okay. Come on. Now, maybe it's just me, but it feels like the timings to wait for people... Okay, there we go. It just feels like all the timings are different now. Now that Combat 2.0 has come out. Now, I know a couple of them are definitely different, like the Tap Blast and things like that, but it feels like when people are doing their full-on Key Arts card or Strike Arts card, the time you have to wait until they finish and they start to move into their animation to dodge left or right seems like it's maybe only a quarter of a second longer now, but that's enough that if you've got the muscle memory there, it's really gonna screw you up. Come on. Holy moly. There we go. See, and the thing that's really screwy is because you can do a standard right swipe out of a Blast Arts card now, and you can do the forward dash right swipe. That's actually 2 separate timings. The forward dash is a little bit faster, and that can really screw with people because you don't know exactly when they're going to be canceling out. What?
Hey, you!
Wow. That's what happens when you get really annoyed and just stop talking completely. Okay, so let's do one more of these and try to pay attention during the beginning of the match and not fall way behind so we don't have to fight from behind. Although that was a good example of why you need Whis on your team. He's not just a good support, he is very good actually in battle. His green card's amazing. Okay, so we can lead out with the Whis because I'm not really scared of the blue slug. And let's see what happens. Okay, so he led, I was hoping he would actually bring, oh, jeez. Fail. So let the Goku take the damage because he can heal it back up. Oh. Failing horribly right now. Alright. Key Blast. Prepare for the switch out. Or not. Okay. Oh. Or yes. And we've still got ours, so we'll... switch in. No bueno. Okay, so he's always going to wait for that first swipe, so we do not first swipe anymore. And that would hurt a lot. It's going to hurt. That might be the end of the Whis. No, we're good. We're good. There we go. Waiting for that first swipe, but I'm not going to do it anymore. At least for now. We might switch back in a second as he gets used to it. Good. What was that? Hoping he switches, but he's not going to. Unfortunate. Whatever. Whatever. Broly's gone, so we don't have to worry about him. He didn't actually get to transform and heal him, so I will take it. Okay. And we are going to switch. There we go. And you're going to take this damage. You're going to take this damage, that's all there is to it. Unfortunately, type disadvantage, it's not going to do a ton of damage, but we got to get it off because I called it right as he... That was actually not bad. Tap him. Aw. Okay, so then we pull in our Vegeta. I think we're good here. We still have a fairly good advantage. Ooh, not anymore, we don't. Green card? When's the last time he used a green card? I think green card. Let's see. Ugh. Am I gonna survive this? 492, 365. No, it's gonna be close. I don't think so, though. Ouch. Alright. Cool. And we go like this. Switch into Whis. He's going to do that. Cool. Frame trapped him, so we got 2-on-1. We gotta go. What? Wait, didn't I just hit my blast card? Why did I dash forward? Okay, I'm gonna have to rewatch that because I don't know what just happened. I could have sworn I just hit my... Oh, wow. Okay. I figured he would adjust to what I was doing. Okay, so now I just need to always attack immediately. Don't swipe. So I'll take the death. You do your thing. Blue on red. Ooh, we can double heal. Which we will. Let's see if we win this. Oh, ha. Okay. Okay. Take that. I think that's going to get the job done. There we go. Alright, so that was very poor, but as you can see there, the team is strong. The team is strong. That was another close to top tier team. Whis is very powerful. If you can get him, definitely want to run him. If you don't have him yet, he is, in my opinion, like probably the 4th best unit in the game right now, just because he's such an insane support. His green card is amazing. He brings a green card to, if not the best team in the game, like the 2nd best team in the game. He's worth pulling on for sure. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.